Hey there gaming fans, Darth Carnivorous here and welcome back to another epic gaming video. Well guys, I'm going to do another comparison in this video and it's going to be between two versions of Berserk. I may add the third one in, I'm not too sure, but obviously just keep watching the video, I probably will add it in. Anyway, so first of all we have the PS Vita version. So this is technically the very first version you could play on the go, and yep, this is Berserk in the Band of the Hawk, which is quite a questionable name title for a game. It should have been called, I don't know, Guts in the Band of the Hawk, and I don't get where the Berserk comes into it. Obviously, the Berserk part is Guts' rage and the way he goes and whatever else, So this is technically the first time you could ever play this game on the go. This is the first time you could ever take this with you anywhere you want and play this game on the go. So the PS Vita does have, inferior hardware compared to PS3 or PS4, but obviously it's kind of like you having a Super Nintendo, but you've also got a Game Boy. You know for a fact that the Super Nintendo version is going to be far superior. You get the idea. Let's see. So yeah, I've got more. I've done more on my PS Vita Slim in this game. So this is my OLED model. I don't know why. I should have actually dug that out, but then again, I think my my Slim PS Vita needs a bit of a charge. So this will do. Anyway, so. Excuse me guys. Sorry guys, I had to clear my throat there. Okay, so as you can see, this runs at like what, I don't know, 30 FPS roughly. But it does run really well, It does exactly what it's supposed to do, So yeah, this is the first level that I'm doing. So there's yeah, as you can see, there's quite a few characters on screen at once. There's not hundreds, like your typical console missile game. But I mean, I don't know, roughly maybe there's 20 or 30 right now, which is pretty damn good. I mean, I always remember back in the day when I was playing Dynasty Warriors 2 on PS2, and I was actually, even though how when you think about it now, these missile games they're sort of these games where you can just sort of vegetate and just play the game as much as you like and whatever else. But they are good, but there's a lot of them, and obviously this being one of them. It doesn't take a lot of skills to actually play the game and how to beat the game, I love this part though. This is when he goes in his rage mode, fury mode, or whatever it's called. And you just, there we go. Kaboom! So yeah, I mean, the gameplay is good for what it is. Looks really good as well. I like the graphics, look really nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, these games are always basic. There's not really a lot of detail because the areas are usually huge, so it's not like you have to have small areas with really good detail. Obviously this has big areas, so the detail doesn't have to be, super sharp or anything. But then again, Dynasty Warriors Next in PS Vita looks really good. Not saying this doesn't. This one does look really good. And as I said as well, it does play really well. I recently bought the PS4 version on my PS5, so I'm going to include this. I wasn't actually going to include it in the video, but I'll include it last, just to show you guys what it's like on console, just in case you've never played it before. You probably have played it before, I don't know if it's on sale still, obviously because I bought the game, it would just say purchased, wouldn't tell me the price. It was $19.99, which I think is an absolute steal for a game like this. And yeah, it is really, really good. So what I'll do is, guys, I'm just going to quickly skip to the next one, which is my there's no point doing any jump cuts here, guys, is my Asus ROG Ally. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot to put it on sleep mode. There we go. Hibernate mode, actually. So I tried to get this game to work on my Steam Deck, and it did work, but it didn't play very well, because this has to be, in order to play this game, you know, to play it good, you have to run it in Windows 7 mode. So you have to go into your compatibility options. It actually offers you, as soon as you boot the game up for the first time, it does offer to switch to Windows 7 compatibility mode, and then you can just play it. So this game has all the cutscenes, all the voice acting, everything from, you know, from the actual PC game. Whereas in the Steam Deck, the cutscenes were cut out, I'm pretty sure. The gameplay was just bad. I mean, the frame rate was pretty awful as well. Speaking of frame rates, I need to put up to 60 anyway. Okay, so I'm a bit further than the PC version, as you can see. You can see the bump in resolution and fidelity, and you know, the amount of characters are on the screen at once as well. It just looks, wow. It does look so much better, and plays so much better as well. Just for you guys out there, I'm going to put the real-time monitor on. So I don't know if you can actually see that, but it is at it's at 39 FPS right now. I don't think this can get locked at 60, I'm not too sure, to be honest, but it doesn't really matter. It still plays super smooth for me anyway. Oh, time for all you fuckers to die. But yeah, like I said, guys, this game is just mindless fun. I mean, you just kick back and relax and just enjoy yourself and just play the game to your heart's content. And just, like I say, guys, it's not one of those ones where it's not like a Call of Duty game where you have to completely focus and make sure you don't get, you know, killed off another player, or, you know, there's not like complicated combos and hard enemies. And don't get me wrong, you can up the difficulty, so it does make it really hard. But let's see, actually, I've got weapons here. What's that? Huh. You do end up getting sidearms as well, but I think that's when you lose your arm. Oh, speaking of which, I've got this in silent mode actually. I'll put it on performance, that should bump the FPS up, there we go. That's all the way up to 50 FPS at the moment, so yeah, put it on a performance mode does, you know, boost the FPS, which is really nice. What the hell does dice do? Just a random, what do you call that? Oh yeah. Right, okay, so that's enough of that one. What we'll do is next, guys, I'll show you the PS4 version running on a PS5. I didn't really mean to do that, but oh well. There we go, and I just need to quickly, I'll do a quick jump cut here. Okay guys, so there we go. Got the PS4 version booting up as we speak. And yeah, so $19.99 for this game. It's an absolute steal. I think the Steam version, which you saw was playing on my ROG Ally, I'm sure that was $14.99 from CD Keys. Now don't get me wrong, I bought that a couple of years ago, so I can't exactly remember how much I paid for it, but you know, just take my word for it. you know, it's definitely one anime that I absolutely love. Is Berserk. I mean, I remember I actually went in on just a whim, you know, when I was buying anime about 20 years ago, and this is when we had the fake versions, obviously the Malaysian box sets, and back then watched them on a DVD player with a SCART lead at 480i or 576i. It just looked really good. It looked so convincing, and I just took a gamble and thought, £20, okay, I'll buy it, and my god, it was so good. Oh, sorry guys, turn the volume down a little bit. Right, let's see. Oh. Excuse me guys. Yeah. So as you can see, the PS4 version does run at a solid 60 FPS. So it does run better than the Ally, but then again, it may not be a solid 60 FPS, it may be 50 FPS, you know, because obviously between 45 and 60 they do feel pretty similar. That's why I keep the ROG Ally 45 FPS, that's pretty much for me, that's the sweet spot, whereas in 40 Hz is the sweet spot for the Steam Deck for me. Unless you're playing emulation, it has to be 60. Oh man, this game is so good, honestly. But like I said guys, for $19.99, I mean, you can't actually grumble at that price, you know, especially since the game's never on sale, and it's at full price, it's $49.99. And the thing is, though, the reason why I bought it as well, because there's a possibility it may get delisted at some point, so I wouldn't want to miss out the chance of actually owning this game. I missed out the chance with Godzilla, so I have obviously the physical version, but I would rather have the digital version just so I can just, you know, easily select it without having to get up and switch the discs and, you know. Oh, beautiful. Oh, here we go. Boom. Mission cleared. It's a shame that they've never done the voice actors for, obviously, you know, for the English locale. They've never done the English voice actors, you know, they'd be so much better. Don't get me wrong, I don't really mind the Japanese ones, but when you're busy playing the game, you know, the subtitles and the audio, you know, both obviously show up, but you have to kind of, you know, look at the subtitles, whereas if obviously it's a language that I understood, then I wouldn't have to look at the subtitles, if you get my meaning, you know. Yeah, this game is so damn good, honestly. It's one of the ones I'm still, to this day, I'm still really glad that I bought it, you know. And it's going to be one of those ones in a year's time, 2 years time, 10 years time, I'll be wanting to play this game and I'll look on my account and think, that's right, I still have Berserk, you know, instead of having to try and track the game down, and if it ever gets delisted, you know for a fact that the price is going to shoot right up, you know. So, if you've never played this sort of game before guys, this is pretty much what it's like. It's just kill everything on screen, try and get as many kills as you can, and just have fun while you're doing it. Aha! Bazuzo! Bazuzo! Right, so I'll see if I can try and get the anime cutscene that plays. That's a good thing about this. This is, if you've ever seen the Golden Age Arc trilogy, then you do get the animated cutscenes as well, which is excellent. It's really excellent. Yeah, he's almost dead, guys. Don't you worry. There we go. So we get this little, pre-rendered CG cutscene, which is actually quite good. But then we get the anime cutscene. Oh, wait a minute. That's weird. I thought it was the anime cutscene there. Well, there's a cutscene there anyway. I'll just skip this one, guys. Well, what I'll do is I'll quickly check. So this is the 5th of October, almost the 6th of October, and I don't know if it's still on sale at the moment. So what I'll do is I'll go to, let's see. Right, so that's there. And it's kind of hard to tell if it's on sale because obviously I've purchased the game. View the product. Well, usually you can tell. It's hard to tell. Obviously, if you don't own the game, guys, check the. There's all the different add-ons as well. I've purchased a few of these, but I'm not really going to buy these ones because $5.74 for some daft costumes. I'm not really that interested, to be honest. I mean, that's with a 50% discount as well. That's bad, just for a couple of costumes, Nah. So I'm not too sure. I don't think there is a sale, guys. Because I bought this maybe 2 weeks ago. So I'm not really 100% sure. But anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. So I've shown off the PS Vita version, the PC version, which was running on the Asus ROG Ally, and the PS4 version running on a PS5. And yep, still a fun game. So there's 2 ways you can play on the go, and obviously one way you can play obviously at home on your home console, unless you've got a PC hooked up like a TV or something like that, that's kind of that way. But anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. So let's see, get the camera set back up. There we go. And yeah, so like I said, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. So I'll probably do some more comparisons in future. Just do a few more comparisons if you like these. If you like this content, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll probably start making a lot more as well. Oh, it's way out of focus. How the hell did that happen? There we go. And yeah, so I do hope you enjoyed this video, guys. So if you did, smash the like button, throw me a devil horns. Also subscribe to my channel for more epic gaming stuff like this. And sayonara.